right, man, let's talk about Jared Goff stinking it up at OTAs. I posted a short like last week or a week or two ago where he was throwing picks and getting picked off by defenders, and then you hear reports that he overthrowing Jahmyr Gibbs already. He underthrowing Jahmyr Gibbs, underthrowing Jameson Williams, underthrowing Josh Reynolds, which is kind of concerning. They didn't play many years together and seem to have a good rapport. But is it cause for concern that he playing like trash at OTAs? My only cause for concern, check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, by the way. And don't forget, hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere I'm producing content on social media. My only concern is with the money on the line and possibly getting a new contract, that you coming out lethargic like this. And I already know it's a time, in the NFL, it's a thin line between recovery, rest and recovery, and getting ready for the next season. People don't understand how short the off season can be. I mean, not even for playoff teams or Super Bowl teams or whatever. Think about how short the turnaround is, okay? They play their last game in, let's say, the first week of January or whatever, right? So then, let's say you done in a regular season. So then you got January, February, March, April the draft, right? And then you got money camps and OTAs, and you got to start getting in shape and all that. So reality, you got January, February, March, and you got April. You got 4 months off. And then, right around May, you got OTAs. So, I mean, you didn't think about it. You didn't prepare you start preparing officially with the NFL in May, June, July. Then you really get into training camp July, August. Then you got September, October, November. And this is only December. And then, so 9 months, you really in the NFL protocol. You really in the NFL protocol for 9 months. So then you say, well, you got most of January, February, March, April off. Okay, where do you draw the line for recovering, for rest, to get 100%? And then sometimes your injuries, your knickknacks, they ain't gonna heal in a month. They ain't gonna heal in 2 months. They ain't gonna heal in 90 days. It probably take a few, it probably take a good 4, 5, 6 months for all that shit to heal. So then when are in the off season, when are you prepping your body to be prepared? Because guess what, no matter in the NFL, millions of dollars, or you making minimum wage, you gotta have a work-life balance. You will go insane without somewhat of a work-life balance. It ain't gonna never be 50-50. So where's the work-life balance? He gotta enjoy. His wife got needs. His family got needs. He got needs. He got recreational needs that need to be met. So I say all that to say this. I ain't reading too much into it. He need to enjoy the off season. He need to, he need to be mentally good. And now, he gonna start preparing his body to get in shape. He gonna start taking the preparation serious. Now the NFL off season program's kicking off. Now he gonna start studying, hitting the books, working on his body. So he ain't in the best of shape right now. But hey, if I had money on the line, shit, I at least would have been watching film. But then again, a lot of people felt like it was a cause for concern about, him and Jameson Williams. Even on that touchdown in Minnesota, he underthrew him. That first touchdown that he scored, he underthrew him. Even in that Green Bay game where they called a touchdown back on Jameson Williams, he underthrew him. The ball was behind Jameson Williams. He had to come back and catch that ball. And that's one of the reasons Jameson Williams don't like him, because he can't get he don't have the strongest arm. But when he on, But I ain't reading too much in it, dude. Him and Jameson ain't got a lot of time to work. Him and Jahmyr Gibbs obviously ain't got a lot of time to work. And obviously his ankle okay. And then you look at Josh Reynolds, maybe he's just a little bit off. Chilling in the off season, getting prepared. He might just be a little bit off, bro. So we'll see. We get to training camp and he's still missing and he's still lethargic. Then hey, so be it. So be it. If the Lions ignore those signs and they pay him before the season, then you already know he's gonna be trash. So but yeah, I ain't read too much into it, man. People was partying, living their life, drinking. A lot of times they give a lot of sacrifices during the season because you physically and mentally drain. It's a lot of sacrifices being given up in the middle of the season, bro. A lot of knickknacks, a lot of bruises. A when you come out of training camp, when you start training camp, the first week or two of training camp, before training camp, that's the healthiest you're going to be all season. The training camp is to harden the body up to take the blows. And then training camp ain't even as physical and as thorough as it used to be. And what's so funny about it is they took a lot of the two-a-days and the padded practices out of it. And the NFL players thought it was going to lead to more longevity. But what it's done is led to more soft tissue and season-ending injuries. It's a reason why it's funny how this generation, they like to rethink everything. They like to rethink everything that's been the way it is. And that's cool. But some things shouldn't be rethought, retooled, or re-educated. Strength and conditioning is worked for many generations. This work smarter or work less and not work harder shit, that don't apply in a lot of different rules. There's a lot of different avenues, especially strength and conditioning. It don't apply. Look at the NBA. They want to go with more rest and more resistant bands and less weights, and they're more injured than ever. But with Jared Goff, I ain't concerned about what this dude doing in what we in? Shit, I don't even know what month we in. May, almost June. I ain't concerned what the hell he doing in May. Man, that dude probably been knocking the boots with his old lady. He probably been smoking that smoke, drinking that drink, traveling, enjoying his money, spreading his wings out, taking a mental and physical break from football. Man, nobody worried about that, bro. But the only thing I have a little small for concern is I'm so tired of this car doing, whoever car that is, keep revving up. But only cost of concern I got is the money on the line, and you already playing like shit. Your money on the line, you supposed to be out there throwing darts, but then again, and dimes. But then again, he ain't through the Gibbs and he ain't through the Jameson Williams a whole lot. But if he can't get them the ball this year, he gonna be consistently missing them throws. They gotta make a non-emotional decision to get rid of that ass. Don't nobody like Goff. You got some people that like Goff because they seen he looked good somewhere good last year. But if you ask people what's gonna be the shortcoming of this team, Jared Goff is in the top 3. Like, if this team ain't good, what's gonna be the cause of it? Outside of things you can't control like injuries, is people gonna say the defense and the interior side of the defense and the gelling and the new parts. And Goff gonna be somewhere in the top 3 if they don't do good. And if they are very successful, guess what? He probably gonna be number 1, 2, or 3 reason why they are so good. So, but yeah, man, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Please do me a favor and rate the podcast on Spotify. That helps us out a lot. Peace.